Hey everyone, welcome back once again to the latest TTM through the mail autograph returns. We have 5 returns today, all baseball, some very cool returns. Let's get right to it. This first one, 2 of 2, 11 days free out of Pittsburgh, PA. And he is a former relief pitcher. He actually didn't start playing baseball until the age of 15 or 16 years of age. Amazing. He had no intention of becoming a pro ball player. He actually trained as a carpenter, then joined the army towards the end of the war. By 1948, he was still playing for a local team when a Philly scout noticed him. By early 1953, he was pitching for the Pittsburgh Pirates. He was sent down to the minors in 1954 to work on his pitching. There, he perfected a pitch called the forkball. This pitch would help this 5'8" player dominate from the pitching mound. He would go on to be a 6-time All-Star, help lead the 1960 Pirates to a World Series title, saving 3 of their 4 victories, and paved the way for countless closers who would follow him. And as many of you have already figured out, Mr. Elroy Face. There he is on the 1960 tops and the 1961 tops. Very cool. And there's the stats. And there's an 18-1 season in 1959. Amazing. 18-1. Wow. Very cool. Thank you, Mr. Face. It is much appreciated. I really appreciate you taking the time. All right, our next one is a 3 of 3. This one is free. It's 72 days out of Kansas City, Missouri. So, this player was also a relief pitcher who played in the big leagues for 17 years, a very long career. Hall of Famer and former pitcher himself, Bob Lemon, who helped guide Cleveland to their last World Series title in 1948. Sorry, Scott and Haas. He remarked about this pitcher, saying he is the best fielding pitcher since Bobby Shantz. Mr. Shantz actually won the Gold Glove as a pitcher in each of the first 4 years it was presented. He said this back in 1968 while he was a pitching coach for the Angels. Mr. Burgmeier's best season was as a member of the Red Sox in 1980. Again, I already told you it was, so now there you go. Who was an all-star that year. He went 5-4 with a 2.00 ERA and 24 saves. He actually stated that the Red Sox were his favorite team to play for. He said, one year we won 99 games and tied with the Yankees. The competition and rivalries were always there. I always enjoyed playing at Fenway Park. And if you're paying attention, I did mention who it was, and there he is, Mr. Tom Burgmeier. Very cool. I got these both on 1970 tops. I got these 2 from that flea market purchase I had made, and they were in there. So there's the 2 1970s. Well, he was a member of the Royals, and there he is as a member of the Red Sox on the 81 Flair. Very cool. Very long career. Nice. Awesome. Mr. Burgmeier, thank you so much. It is much appreciated. Thank you for signing. All right, our next one. This one is 2 of 2, and this was $10 per 12 days out of North Texas, Dallas, Texas. All right, and this player, excuse me, this former big leaguer is actually going to turn 100 years of age on December 15. Happy birthday, sir. That's an amazing feat. I don't think I'm going to get close enough to smell 100. But who knows? He is the last living member of the World Series winning Cleveland Indians back in 1948. Apologies again to Haas and Scott. Besides a successful 13-year career as a player and serving our country from 1943 to 1945, thank you very much, sir, he was a scout, a coach, and a front office executive. He was also a 4-time All-Star. He actually grew up during the Depression, and his father left the family when he was very young. During his high school years, he would take a 10-cent taxi ride at 4:45 a.m. across town to his uncle's Northeast Texas motor freight line, where he would load trucks and deliver produce to local grocers until 8 a.m. He would then attend school all day and after-school practice or play whatever sport was in season. He also loaded trucks at the freight line all day Saturdays. Altz earned $6 a week. That's amazing. That work ethic definitely helped him in getting to the majors. It's pretty amazing. He could definitely tell a story where back when he was going to school, he was walking uphill both ways. He can definitely get away with that. All right. And if you haven't figured out, there he is, Mr. Eddie Robinson. And this was another card I got in a care package from Mr. Michael Myers. So glad to get this back. 1979 TCMA. And I also have him here as a member of the Tigers on a 1957 Topps card, which is towards the end of his career. You can see the stats are fairly close. He went on to hit one more home run after this card came out. Pretty impressive stats there. Thank you, Mr. Robinson, so very much for that. Much appreciated. And he also sent us a postcard, The Golden Age of Baseball with Eddie Robinson. So if anyone's interested, give this a look. I'm definitely going to check this out. He's going to be discussing his career and tell stories of his 65 years in baseball. And there's the podcast if you guys want to take a look. If you want to email any questions that he may answer on the podcast, there it is below. Definitely give it a look. That's awesome. I'm definitely going to check that out. Mr. Robinson, thank you very much. Again, much appreciated. All right, next up we have a 1 of 1. This is also $10 per. This was 17 days out of Miami, Florida. All right, this player, except for Sandy Koufax, who was otherworldly, as we all know, this next pitcher was the best pitcher of the 1960s decade. He would have to be considered the best right-hander of the decade. His 191 wins during that time exceeds Bob Gibson's 164. He's the only pitcher of the decade with more complete games, 197, versus wins, 191. Oof. His 2.57 ERA during that decade of 2.57 was only bested by Koufax's 2.36 and Wilhelm's 2.16. Wilhelm did only log 1,103 innings during that time versus this pitcher's 2,550 during the 1960s. But nothing to take away from Wilhelm at all. He's actually 30 innings pitched during that decade, only behind Don Drysdale and Jim Bunning. His 45 shutouts led the decade by 4 over Mr. Bob Gibson. His 3.66 strikeouts to walk ratio is only bested by Koufax during that time at 3.73. And yet, believe it or not, this pitcher has never won a Cy Young. But he was a 10-time All-Star and inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1983. And that is the Dominican Dandy. There he is, signed beautifully in this 1965 Topps. It's awesome. Very cool card. I think his rookie card's in 61. I'd love to get that. All right, Mr. Marichal, thank you very, very much, sir. Much appreciated. All right, and our last one comes to us. I can't even tell where it's from. Yeah, it's hard to even. Somewhere in California. This was a 2 of 2 free 39 days. And this next former player is actually attempting a comeback at the age of 76. Yep, you heard me right. He last played in the big leagues in 1973 for the Cubs. He is a 3-time World Series champion and looking to add more to his resume. He's actually already a member of the Baseball Hall of Fame. Yeah, that is correct. And he is officially back in the Chicago White Sox clubhouse, back where it all started. His first managerial gig. He'll be looking to accomplish what he didn't do in 1979 through 86 when he was managing the club, and that is to win a World Series. He led his other 2 teams to glory, the Cards and the A's, and he's looking to complete it with the White Sox. So good luck to you, sir. If there's anyone that can do it, it is you. And there he is. As you guys all know, Mr. Tony Russa on the 88 Topps. Boom, on the 85 Topps with the White Sox. So it's very cool. It'd be pretty impressive if he can lead that team to a championship. I think it can be done. I think it can. We shall see. Time will tell. Thank you, Ms. LaRussa. That is much appreciated as well for you taking the time to sign. Can't thank you enough. And like always, I can't thank you guys enough as well for watching. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the support. Again, same thing. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for the notifications. I'll try and get as many videos out as I can. Hope everyone is doing well. Be healthy, be safe, and I will see everyone again next time. Thank you, everyone. Take care.